What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is Friday the 1st of July, that means the transfer window is officially open. And that means all the free transfers and also the loan deals have all gone back to their original clubs or to their new clubs now guys. So there's a lot to get through today. I think there's 22 confirmed ones and about 23 rumours. So before we start guys, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome and very much appreciated. If you use my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and then comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's videos, they're down below in that description box guys, go check them out. 8 AM is transfers, 9 to 10 PM is the second video of the day. And also you're voting yesterday, you voted for 2 transfer videos every single Friday, and that's what you're going to get. And keep an eye out for tonight's video, which is going to be top 10 transfers of the week number 1. So let's start things off then with a French centre back which was owned by Manchester City. So his name is Florian Lejeune. I probably butchered that name. He's owned by Man City after they bought him last summer and they loaned him back to the initial club, and he's joined SD Bar for £1.13 million. But Man City may own that Girona club, I'm not too sure. Then we go on to Marc Rosas this time, the former Barcelona youth star. I say star like in loose quotations there, but he also played for Celtic. Today has joined Tenerife. He did play for Celtic back in the day as well, and if he played PES, he was actually ridiculously good on Master League. Then we go on to Pedro Franco this time, going on loan to Millonarios. That's a loan deal for the season from Besiktas. Then we go on to Maicon this time, the centre back, formerly of FC Porto now, going to Sao Paulo in the Liga do Brazil for £4.5 million. Now moving on to Barazak, the former Arsenal youngster I think it was, has gone to the United Arab Emirates League. In particular, is going to be Al Shabab. So it's an undisclosed fee, imagine a decent amount for Utrecht. Then we got to Aaron Moy, completing a move to Manchester City. This was rumoured a couple of weeks ago, but it went through yesterday, and it's quite a strange one, but he may be loaned out straight away as they bought him from Melbourne. But it's no fee being mentioned, but I do think City do in fact own Melbourne City, so we'll have to wait and see if he does go out on loan. Then we go on to Waldschmidt this time, going to Hamburg. That's from Frankfurt for £975,000. Then we got Titan, this guy, he was quite good at Euro 2012 I believe. The Polish goalkeeper has gone to Deportivo La Coruña from Stuttgart for £375,000. And now we have an update regarding Sinclair and his transfer to Watford. So they've got him technically on a free transfer from Liverpool, but because of his age, they do have to pay a compensation fee, which has been settled at around £4 million to Liverpool, which is quite a decent deal for us. And I imagine he'll do okay at Watford, but we'll have to wait and see. Then we've got James Morrison signing a new deal at West Bromwich Albion until 2018. His contract was going around today, but of course he's signed a new deal now, keeping him at West Brom for at least another 2 years. Then we go on to Dragowski this time. I think this guy is actually a career mode legend. Born in 1997, I think this guy actually has one of the highest potentials on career mode right now as a goalkeeper. But he joined Fiorentina from a Polish club for around, the fee is apparently £1.88 million. Now we've got Lucas Rupp, a TOTS card, going to Hoffenheim from Stuttgart for around £4.5 million. Then we got to Martin Caceres, and he's officially now a free agent after leaving Juventus. A Swedish winger by the name of Holt, who used to play in the French league for Nice in particular, has gone to Panathinaikos for £225,000. And finally, we have got a new manager for Southampton, and that is going to be, I think his name is Paul. There will be the pictures of him like officially signing and stuff on the screen. I think again his name is something like Paul, but it's a replacement for Ron Koeman, and they finally got their man. Then we got on to a guy, I'm not even going to pronounce the name, but a Moroccan cam on FIFA at least, has gone to Fenerbahce. He's joined on an undisclosed fee from Sivasspor, also in the Turkish league. We have got Mandy this time, a very good Algerian centre back on in terms of informed cards, has gone to Real Betis from the club is going to be Rennes, I think it is, in France for £3 million. Sandro Wagner has gone to Hoffenheim from Darmstadt for around £2.1 million. We go on to a Hulk. This one's all done now to China, in particular Shanghai SIPG for £42 million. An absolutely huge fee, but the club have now confirmed it, and apparently it will be on €20 million per year. Let that sink in. I think the second highest paid player right now in world football. We've got Samuel Umtiti now, an official Barcelona player. Well, he has got to do the medical and stuff, but they have now agreed a fee of around £21 million or €25 million plus add-ons, which should add up to around €30 million. And with Umtiti, they've got a very good young centre-back on their hands for a fairly decent fee in today's market. Then we go on to Iker Casillas. It's not actually about Casillas, but it's about Del Bosque stepping down as a Spanish manager. He has stepped down after losing the first game in the knockout stages with Spain against Italy. I mean, the guy, the World Cup wasn't great, neither was Euro 2016, but prior to that, I think he was the guy that did win Euro 2008, the World Cup, and also Euro 2012. And if that's the case, he can retire a happy man after winning a lot with Spain. And finally, Zlatan Ibrahimović is officially a Manchester United player. So I'm recording this at 11:30 PM, and United are yet to tweet about it, but apparently it's be all done tomorrow after his medical and stuff. But he's posted and stuff, and he will be a United player for next season. And the final one isn't going to be on your screen. It's actually going to be a picture instead, because this one isn't fully announced. It will be in tomorrow's episode if he is, and that is going to be Mkhitaryan to United, as they've actually started selling his shirts accidentally. It's been taken down now, but again, it'll be on your screen what it looked like, as essentially every away kit had Mkhitaryan on the back with no number. But now we go on to potential deals, and first up, we've got an absolutely huge one which has literally just come in. That is going to be Ighalo of Watford today. Apparently Watford have turned down a £38 million bid from Shanghai SIPG. And this is the same club that have just signed Hulk for £42 million. So they're not messing around, they're going for big money, and whether Ighalo is worth anywhere near 38 mil is very debatable. But either way, they've turned it down. I think they actually had offers of him like probably about a year ago. But that seems like an absolutely crazy fee. I'm very surprised they've turned it down. Then we got onto Stephen Fletcher today, linked to Norwich. Now I am quickly going to say that a lot of these may be a bit quick fire, for some of the ones that not many people will actually care about too much, because Stephen Fletcher to Norwich is like a rumour, but not many people will be too interested, I imagine. So Fletcher, apparently they want him on a free transfer and could be done next week. West Brom have contacted Atletico Madrid about the availability of Spanish striker Borja Baston, who is rated at apparently £18 million according to Daily Mail. He has got a TOTS card, so I imagine in real life did bag a fair few goals last season in the Liga BBVA. Then we got to Andros Townsend today, apparently all but done to Crystal Palace. So Palace activated the £13 million release clause in his contract, hence the reason he's now having a medical with the club. According to Sky sources, the medical is currently taking place, and Townsend will then sign a 5-year deal with the Eagles. The final details are still only being discussed, and Townsend did only join Newcastle back in January from Tottenham, and it could potentially see Dwight Gale going the other way to Newcastle. Now we go on to Wayne Rooney, but it's not actually Rooney, it's about the England management job. So the first one does say that Arsene Wenger is at the top of the list currently for the England vacant job, but apparently Arsenal are fully confident he would turn down any approach from the FA. But according to the Times, Wenger would be interested in the England job, but in a year's time. Laurent Blanc, who left Paris Saint-Germain this week, is also in the frame for the England job. Apparently Gareth Southgate has said he does not want it. He wants to remain as the under-21 manager, which is understandable, and he probably doesn't want the pressure with the main England job. And then we got to Javier Hernandez today, Chicharito linked to Juventus. Tutto Sport are saying that Italian champion Juventus are said to be preparing a double Hernandez swoop with Mexican striker Javier Hernandez and also Atletico Madrid defender Lucas Hernandez, both on the old ladies wish list. No fee has been mentioned, but on the predictor thing that I look at, apparently it's like a 4.8 out of 5 to potentially go through. And then we got on to Sigurdsson this time, a Icelandic centre-back, I think got that card against England potentially, today linked to Tottenham and Leicester. Apparently they're among several Premier League clubs interested in signing the Icelandic defender Ragnar Sigurdsson, who is 30 years old, from his Russian club FC Krasnodar. I imagine a lot of the Icelandic players will have a lot of interest about them, given the fact they've put on such a good show so far at Euro 2016. Now we've gone to Mateo Kovacic. According to Daily Mail, West Ham and Everton have both been given the opportunity to sign Mateo Kovacic from Real Madrid. The papers report the 22-year-old Croatian international has interest from Juventus, but is interested in the move to the Barclays Premier League. And that is not the first time he's been linked to the BPL at all. Then we go on to N'Golo Kante today, linked to Juventus. So Tutto Sport and the Serie A champion Juventus have joined the race to sign N'Golo Kante from Leicester, but face stiff competition to land the 25-year-old midfielder, as Real Madrid are said to be in the frame to try and get him. And that was obviously covered in yesterday's episode. And then we go on to Dimitar Berbatov today, linked to Newcastle and Brighton. He is now a free agent without a club, and it looks like, according to multiple sources, both of them championship teams could be in the mix for him. Vincent Janssen says he is frustrated with AZ Alkmaar for turning down a £15 million bid from Tottenham for his transfer. Sky reported last month that apparently there's interest from Wolfsburg and also Spurs, who are both in talks for him, and it looks like Spurs could turn to him now after missing out on Michy Batshuayi, who has gone to Chelsea. And Spurs have been linked with Janssen for a very, very long time now. And then we got to Hatem Ben Arfa, apparently very close, actually passed the medical at Paris Saint-Germain. So the keeper said that Ben Arfa is to sign for Paris Saint-Germain on a 3-year deal and a free transfer from Nice. Ben Arfa was expecting a deal from Paris Saint-Germain, but it did not emerge in a formal manner until yesterday. It was assumed he was very close to joining Sevilla, but apparently there's also the likes of Southampton and also Leicester City, but Paris Saint-Germain looks like it will be his next destination for next season. RMC Sport said that Ben Arfa has passed his medical with Paris Saint-Germain, and the official announcement expected before Saturday. Former Manchester United winger Nani is inching closer to a move to Valencia, reports AS. The Spanish team have agreed a deal worth €8.5 million with Fenerbahce on Tuesday, and now the two clubs are waiting a definitive response from the player himself. Apparently he will be providing an answer after the quarter-final game against Poland, but obviously that's been now. They knocked out Poland on penalties, and I'm assuming Euro 2016 probably comes first for him, then the transfer. Apparently he wants to leave Turkey for sporting and personal reasons, and his representatives have now been sorting the deal for up to 3 weeks. And he was also linked to Everton. Now we're going to Radamel Falcao today, linked to Napoli. So Gazzetta dello Sport said that Napoli could sign Monaco's Colombian striker Radamel Falcao after Argentine striker Gonzalo Higuain revealed he wants to leave the club. And as good as Falcao used to be the best striker in the world by some distance, I don't think he's going to fill the boots of Higuain whatsoever, but still, it could happen. And now we move on to John Stones, and obviously England now out of Euro 2016, so he could probably start negotiating a deal with a club, but apparently City are ready to offer Wilfred Boney and £20 million. This deal would depend on Romelu Lukaku being sold and Everton seeking a new striker. So obviously Wilfred Boney, he's a good striker, he was great at Swansea, but at Man City, his confidence and form have dropped like through the roof. I mean that in a bad way though. He hasn't gone up in form, he's definitely gone down, and it's a player that I think still has talent, but again, probably needs the right club around him. Then we got on to Bruno Perez today, linked to Watford. Watford have bid £12 million for Torino winger Bruno Perez, according to the Daily Mirror. The 26-year-old is a player the new Hornets boss knows well from his time in Serie A, and Perez is also reportedly wanted by Roma and Inter Milan. And that'd be a pretty sick one for FIFA Ultimate Team. And then we got to Christian Benteke today, apparently willing to go to Crystal Palace. Alan Pardew wants to lure Benteke to Selhurst Park and feels the Belgium hitman could solve his side's striking problems. Benteke is willing to consider Crystal Palace after considering his Liverpool career is over after just one season. Palace do have the cash to offer him, apparently £140,000 a week, which is, they're saying that's what he earns at Anfield, but I'm pretty sure he's on 120. So he could potentially be getting a wage increase despite the season he has just had. Then we go to David Alaba today, linked to Real Madrid. So according to AS, Real Madrid are desperate to sign Bayern Munich defender David Alaba and have offered €65 million in order to secure the Austrian international signature. That would be a huge one if it went through, and I imagine they are willing to throw even more money if Bayern do reject 65 mil. Then we got on to Eden Hazard today, linked to Real Madrid, but it's also including Alvaro Morata going to Chelsea. So according to Daily Mirror then, Real Madrid are ready to propose a new swap deal for Alvaro Morata plus £35 million for Eden Hazard. Some places are saying £40 million on Morata, but either way, Real Madrid want Hazard, Chelsea want Morata, and it would make sense, but whether Chelsea want to get rid of Hazard is another thing, because I imagine Real Madrid are fully willing to get rid of Morata in order to use him as bait and stuff for other deals. And finally today, we got on to Neymar, and apparently he's now signing a contract and all the rumours can stop. So his agency have released a statement confirming he'll commit his future to the Spanish Giants. There have been many rumours as of late linked him to Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United and also Real Madrid, but apparently he's all willing to stay now on a 5-year contract. And Neymar went on to tweet saying, very happy to continue living that dream. So then rumours can finally stop, guys. So there, I've lost my voice there, I'm not gonna lie. There's always confirmed stuff and potential stuff. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. Again, very much appreciated, because this one has taken the living life out of me. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. If you're to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. And remember, 2 videos a day, 8 AM is transfers, 9 PM is the second video of the day. The previous video will be down below in that description box, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.